Whoa, this isn't my channel.
Hey, Ina.
Oh my god, how'd you get up there?
Irrelevant. Everyone says this anime season is terrible and I need your help to prove them wrong. So, how many shows did you watch this season? Oh wow, you too. Mainstream anime is dead, Inakyu, and it's time for the underdogs to take their seat at the top of the hill.
I'm not sure what any of that means.
It means, just because it's not popular, doesn't mean it's not fire.
Coming off the backs of fall 2022's fire season, anime fans needed the time to recollect themselves and begin to socialize with people once again.
I did none of that.
Instead, I did what I do best and kept watching anime. And as one who has checked out what I like to call the less than mainstream titles, I can safely say
This season was okay.
we had returning fan favorites like Boogle Stray Dogs, who somehow made it to season 4, Nagatoro came back and she's still toying with that poor unfortunate soul. I'm excited for The Little Mermaid. Tokyo Revengers is still going on, and fans of the show say this season is really good, while manga readers say that they should just drop it now.
I told y'all this show was flawed in season 1, but hey, what do I know?
Peakland Saga came back to bless our screams for season 2, and yeah, the writing is still as good as I remember.
Oh, would you look at that? I'm 2 for 2.
Trigun came back to show everyone why it's an anime classic, and boy, people are loving it. As for me...
Oh, you're a Trigun fan?
No.
Me neither.
But each of those shows I just named have their own dedicated fan base, and none really stood out as the show to watch this season. That's because, at least for this season, mainstream anime is dead. So, what held this season together? Why are there so many romance anime? Are any of them good?
Of course!
Holy moly, God, is that you?
No, this is just your voiceover.
Oh. Oh wow, what's this?
This, my fellow weebs, is one of the most wholesome romances you'll experience this season. Fans of Otakoi rejoice because we have another office romance to fill the void, and with a touch of fantasy as well. Following the descendant of Yuki-onna,
That's a Japanese snow yokai for you less cultured weebs.
Himura gets a new office job where he meets my wife. Fuyutsuki. A quiet yet charming coworker, the show follows their growing romance as Himura makes it snow every time he can't control his emotions.
The show is quite adorable, and although I don't think it's as well written as Wotakoi, I still think it's worth the watch.
This show just feels like a winter show. Not only is our main boy made out of snow, but also snuggling up in a nice blanket with a warm drink, binging these episodes just feels like a night to remember.
This is nice. I wonder what's next.
Well, that was a change of pace. Tomo-chan is a Girl is the romantic comedy of the season, and it made quite a name for itself considering we had 2 other similar romantic style shows that aired at the same time. But I reviewed this manga in a previous video, saying that the anime community would absolutely love it. And...
I am 3 for 3, baby! Someone stop me, cause I'm on a roll!
So this is how manga readers feel. The anime follows Tomo, who is treated like one of the boys by her crush June. And while I could go into depth about how the comedy touches on gender roles and how they don't really matter, or how the characters are just really fun to watch, I already said that in a previous video, so instead, I'll leave you with this. Watch the show because Carol is in it. She's best girl and your life will be better with her in it. Trust me.
Perfection.
Okay, enough of romance. Let's get into the other shows this season.
I think I'm watching the wrong Chainsaw Man.
Nope.
I challenge you. Huh? This reverse card gives me the ability to reverse time itself. Yeah, right. Play. Play. Holy shit, that was awesome. I did a Yu-Gi-Oh video a while back, and in it I said it's been a while since we got a decent card anime. And I guess the anime gods heard that because this season we have High Card, a battle anime where each card of a standardized deck gives its user a power. and our protag-kun finds himself with the weakest card. Because of course he does. Fighting organizations trying to collect all the cards are evil or something, I'm not really quite sure.
This is the definition of an okay show. The show's not bad, but it doesn't do much to stand out. However, the concept alone is enough to get you to keep watching.
Each card's power is fairly unique and simple enough to follow, and the story is full of your favorite classic anime character archetypes. If anything, I can see this show being on a baby's first anime list. High Card is nothing special, but it's still a pretty fun binge. I have a feeling Bugo Stray Dog fans will love this anime. Well, that was rude. I was in the middle of Hey, you really need to stop. Fine, I'll talk about the show. In a world where we have boys crying over volleyball. I love you, Kageyama! Anime characters threatening lives over soccer. Where'd you get that sword? Characters wanting to fuck water.
I feel so free.
And Super Saiyans playing basketball. Yeah, there we go. I suck at basketball. One judo club will bring the joy, the laughs, and the thrill of throwing that bitch on the ground.
In all seriousness, this show is the underrated sleeper hit of the season. It's a feel-good show about a club of girls who use martial arts to bond, and it's really heartwarming.
I like this show because of the scale of the story. This just feels like a small town show, and unlike other sports anime, there is no big dream to make it on a world stage. Our characters just like being in the judo club, and that's just the sweetest thing ever.
This anime is no game changer, but it has a sweet plot that will keep you invested from beginning to end. And plus, it makes me want to get back into martial arts.
Round 2. Fight!
Sir, I have the most awesome anime idea ever. It's about these two assassins that end up having to take care of a child. That sounds a lot like that popular Shonen Jump manga, Assassin X Family or something. Yeah, I took some inspiration, but I'm thinking about going more focused on the drama route rather than the comedy. Interesting, but are you sure you'll be able to release it before Spy X Cousins releases its own anime? Yeah, it'll be fine. No one is going to compare the two.
1 year later.
Don't. Please. Just don't.
I'm pretty sure you've heard of Buddy Daddies, the anime original clearly trying to run off the Spy X Family hype train.
But what if I told you that if you didn't like Spy X Family that much, or if you were disappointed in it...
What?
Nothing. Then this is the show for you.
Yes, the two shows are similar, but they are trying to achieve two different things. While Spy X Family is trying its best to make you laugh, taking the more slice-of-life route and developing the story slowly, Buddy Daddies is more on the drama side, and being a more focused story. Plus, adopted family tropes are where the similarity ends. If you ask me, Buddy Daddies stands on its own simply by having such a distinct cast and a lot more darker undertones. On paper, this show doesn't seem as wholesome as when you watch it.
I mean, these guys take a little girl on assassination missions, so, not okay. But...
the more you watch, the more the layers start to peel back, and the more you see this show becoming its own identity, away from the tropes. Miri just isn't funny like Anya, she's way more trouble and hyper. Kazuki is nothing like Lloyd, he's not suave, he's a screw-up trying his best to move on from his past, and Rei is just a weeb with a gun.
Slow down there, buckaroo.
all in all, this is one of the best shows of the season, and if you check out nothing else on this list, check out Buddy Daddies. Hashtag Ray Best Boy.
Okay, I use that thumbnail for clickbait. For trolls like you, I say in the video I like Spy Family, okay? I'm like, if I don't like Spy Family, why do I would get it, but it's really heavy. I have a huge Anya rug. Why would I have an Anya rug if I don't like Spy Family, huh? Feel free to put that in.
Okay, this video is long enough, so it's time for the speed run. Let's start with Kaina of the Great Snow Sea.
CGI haters are going to hate this one, but my god, is this the best concept this season. Not only do they have the best backgrounds, but the world this anime takes place in is just fascinating. The show can be a little slow at times, but it's all worth it in order to experience the world building.
Revenger.
I dropped it. It was alright, I just wasn't feeling the story. I mean, it was interesting, I just didn't really connect with anyone, but it had a decent premise. Wait, no, I just said that. No, it's not mid. I wouldn't say that at all. It's mid as fuck.
Sugar Apple Fairy Tale.
I'm happy we got a new shoujo anime. I'm not happy it's this one. The show looks great. The aesthetic is nice. I'm just not here for the slavery to lovers route. I know they address it in the show, but I just couldn't stand to watch it personally. Still, if you want more shoujo anime, then here you go.
Nier Automata.
Fans of the game have been hyping up this franchise since its release, but as for the anime, I've been hearing mixed reviews. But as someone who has never played the game, I'm actually enjoying the anime so far, and I would recommend it. Let's just hope it stays out of COVID jail.
Back, woman! Back, I said!
And now we reach the final anime on our list. One I think is tied with Buddy Daddies for best of the season.
Magi Revo, or the magical revolution of the reincarnated Princess and the Genius Young Lady, yes, that's the full title, seems like your average isekai at first, but due to the writer of Oregairu writing the script, this standard isekai has become one of the best character dramas this season. The show follows Anis, a princess who has discarded her right to the throne in order to focus on her research to invent handy magical tools for the everyday common folk. Meanwhile, her brother, this grade A good cheese, bullies our second protagonist into a premature divorce. Thus, Anis literally barges in and proclaims she will take Euphyllia, the second protagonist, as hers. Did I mention this show was classified as a Yuri?
I don't know what it is about Yuri anime, but boy have they been banger after banger. Anis alone is one of my favorite characters of the series because...
She's like Chisato, huh?
No, I mean they're similar, but Anis...
Is like Chisato.
Well, actually.
She's magical Chisato.
Okay. She's kind of like Chisato. I promised myself I wouldn't talk about Licorice Recoil this video, but well.
Anis is basically magical Chisato, but that's where the Licorice Recoil similarities end. The show is a political drama with some decent action and a lot of power moves from the different factions. I would like the show to expand the world before we get into the plot, but you learn as you go, so it's not that big of a deal. Don't go into Magi Revo expecting a power fantasy because you will be disappointed. Instead, go in expecting one of the best political dramas to come out of modern isekai in a minute. Just like Buddy Daddies, if you watch one show, make it this one.
Alright, Ina, let's hear it. Simply by scrolling through. What are your thoughts on this season? Okay. Well, for me, I think I've done enough talking, but I think this season is the start to one amazing year of anime. I hope. Did I just jinx us? Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video, and I am so happy to be back. If you didn't know, or if you're new to the channel, I recently got jaw surgery, and although I am a teeny tiny bit still swollen, I'm still happy to be back making videos for you guys. Special thanks to Inakyu for being in this seasonal breakdown. Guys, you know the drill. Go check out her channel. She does some great anime and manga stuff. Go check it out, subscribe, give her a comment, tell her RJ sent you. Or don't, I don't know. Whatever you want to do with your life. It's your lives, you know. But if you like this type of content, then hit that sub and bell button. And also, thank you so much to our patrons for supporting us this month on patreon.com/ontheriseanime. Crystal and Mori, I'm just gonna call you Mori, so I don't get your name wrong, but the full name is on the screen. So thank you guys so much. And if you want exclusive benefits like seeing videos like this early, and even more stuff like behind the scenes stuff, then go check out our Patreon. That's patreon.com/ontheriseanime. Link in the description. That's why I keep pointing down like I am. Other than that, go check out our Twitch. We stream weekly. Follow us on Twitter. We're always up there. And check out that Discord server if you want to chat with us directly and the rest of the family. If you watched this far in the video, then thank you so much for watching. Seriously. I'm RJ Lane, and this has been On the Rise.